Overall, this is a pretty skilled matchup. There's a lot of outplaying that both sides can do. You can both Q each other at the same time, Aatrox can dash out of your pool, he can tag you with W and then you can displace his combo with your pool if you do it correctly. You can ult his W so the zone disappears. You both have decent short rating, so there's quite a bit that you both can do here. If you overextend or overplace his hand, you can punish it pretty hard, but you have to play it slow, especially early on. Usually I like to go for Oblivion Orb into Rylai's, but you can just rush your Rylai's as well. It's just that his healing will be absurd later on if you have no heal cut. Once you get to that Rylai, you can start to play really aggressively and look for all-ins all the time. If you ever proc your passive up on him, he dies. If he's far enough from the turret, you can straight up ulti him from max range and chase him down for a kill. If you manage to get an early kill and you recall on something like blasting 1 plus Ampto, your damage will be quite high. The only way he wins the late game 1v1 against you is if he has Serpent's Fang and you don't have any heal cut. I can now recall and buy my Rylai. This is an insanely fast Rylai spike. I can now look for a perma-freeze on my side and he won't be able to farm at all.
All must die, but the strong die without fear.
Here, I can set up a very nice freeze. He has to walk up to break it, or else he straight up can't ever farm. If he does actually walk up, I will just ult him and chase him down for a kill. My team is going to take the dragon here, but I thought there was a chance the enemy team would look to rush Baron, so I go to try to stop it. When I get to it, my plan is to instantly flash all the Viego so they have no smite. That way we have a higher chance at a steal. Normally I don't go for these runes and these sums into Aurora, but I thought it was going to be Gangplank top. I normally go teleport and my secondary is different. Because of the runes I have, I'm forced to go Rylai, or else approach velocity will literally be a dead rune. I normally don't do that, but I had to do it in this case. Aurora's Q plus E combo will melt your health. If you get hit just by 2 or 3 of them, you're basically dead. And the issue is that her Q range is deceptively long. Just when you think you're about to exit it, it will still hit you. You need to use W as much as possible to block a lot of her damage, and to try to take as little poke as possible. Luckily, this Aurora wasn't that aggressive into me. When she uses her E, she does stand still. So what that means is you can pull her. Even if her E makes her jump back, you can still look for the pull. And if you do pull her in, she will have to W. That is what you want to do a lot. Make her burn her W so that she runs out of mana quickly, or else it is going to be a nightmare. Another interaction that is very good to know is that her ultimate will actually cancel out yours. If she's in the middle of the windup of her ultimate, you can't ult her. If you try to ult her, she will cancel it. I actually did this one time to try to catch her off guard, but she reacted to it and cancelled out my ulti with hers. What you want to try to do is make her ult first and then you ult. It is also really good to do it this way because the circle that she puts down will not follow her into the realm, so she won't be able to jump between the edge of the walls. Try not to teamfight versus her because her AoE ultimate can do a lot of damage. Since I am playing for the Rylai spike, I want to get it as fast as possible, and then I can straight up ult her head and she might not be able to react to it with her own ultimate. It is very rare that an opponent expects a straight up ulti from full health, and even if I don't kill her from full health, I can still force her out because I would easily take 70% of it. I normally also do W max second in this lane, but I decided to full commit for the Rylai approach, so I did my E second. The two big power spikes here are Rylai's plus Hextech Rocket Belt. The dash will help me get the slow onto her from afar, or just get into range to ulti her. It is very useful here. Now that I have my Rylai spike, whenever I pull her, it's going to be much more difficult for her to escape without using her ult. I wouldn't need to use mine, but she would need to use hers. And then after she uses hers, I use mine. Or I can try to straight up ult her from full health, but again, there is the threat of her reacting to it and stopping it. The reason I go plated steel caps here into Aurora is because I'm looking at the enemy comp as a whole. Yunara, Jarvan, and Gangplank have auto attacks, and they don't have that much CC that I can reduce with Mercs, so plated are better into the comp as a whole. I could have also gone Boots of Swiftness, but I didn't think it was necessary. Or even Pen Boots. But I think I'm strong enough to where I can 1v1 Aurora even if I sink 900 gold into armor boots. I thought I got my Ignite off before flashing out on Lulu, and that would have killed her, but I actually didn't.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Desperate for salvation.
This is mostly a very boring lane. What Ornn will do is constantly poke you out with his QW auto and then using E to run away. You want to take very little short trades, and the trades you do want to take are basically just queuing from max range and that's it. If you ever get caught in his basic combo, you can actually lose a ton of health. If he does it enough times, he will actually kill you. His level 6 all-in is also extremely deadly, so you have to keep that in mind. You can use your ultimate to make sure he doesn't use the second part of his ult, but if he activates his W, he can actually cancel out your ultimate. So you have to wait for him to use his W. Another thing you can do is ult him in the middle of his E animation. During the actual E charge, he can't use anything. So you can ulti him during that window to make sure he cannot activate W no matter what. Ideally, you want to look for the Rylai spike fast and keep the wave on your side all the time. If you do that, he won't be able to walk up after Rylai. If you get your passive up and you pull him in, he won't be able to escape. If he uses his W to stop your pull, you can then ulti him afterwards and still chase him down. You might not be able to kill him, but you will push him out of lane easily because you will lose a ton of health. After Rylai, you can go into Liandry and then Bloodletter's Curse. But if you stomp him hard enough, you don't need both the Liandry and the Bloodletters. So you can go Rylai Liandry, and then if you're super strong, you can buy another item that is better suited for the team overall. Try not to teamfight versus him because he's a complete menace. His ultimate provides insane value for his team. You can if you really want to, but I don't recommend it.
But the strong die. The gods may
An enemy.
I was looking at this big fight here and I saw that Ornn teleported, so I wanted to do the same. But honestly, I shouldn't have. It is simply not worth it because the teamfight wasn't looking that great by the time that I arrived with the teleport. I should have just stayed top and pushed down the plates. This was a bad teleport for me. Right here, I can look to freeze and Ornn straight up cannot walk up. If he does and uses his W, I will ult him and kill him. The only way he escapes is if he has flash. What Ornn has to do right now is call for someone to come and break this freeze, or he can go roam. I will assume he will go roam because it's uncertain of whether or not someone will actually come to help him break the freeze, and I ping my team that he's missing. He actually goes mid and uses his ultimate, and my team does get caught off guard by it. I think I should have also typed it in chat that he would roam. Also, just because he went to roam, it doesn't mean I need to break the freeze. If I actually break it, he can see that I broke it and then run back to top. So this way he is forced to stay somewhere else on the map. I end up getting hard collapsed here by a bunch of people, but I am totally fine with it. Ornn is dead and the Baron is just about to spawn, so my team can hard rush it and have no one to contest it. Because I drew so many people to me to where there is no chance the enemy team can ever get the Baron. Thank you guys for joining me in this video. I hope you found the information useful, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully very soon.
I am favored by the gods and awaited in the Hall of Bones.